Gemini, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your mid-June reading. We're going to take a look at your overall general energy, what you may not see coming, and get some important advice from Spirit. Thank you for tuning in, for sharing this space with me today. So just cleaning my glasses. Let's get into this. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Cross watchers, you are welcome here. Please reverse the roles as needed and only take what resonates. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Gemini today. Thank you for being here with us. Gemini, we had a very powerful few readings, the last few that I've done for you, around family healing. Let's see what's going on as we finish your beautiful Gemini season as we approach the summer solstice. Or the winter solstice, for those of you. I don't want to neglect everyone else who happens to be in the other hemisphere. All right. This is the Sacred Destiny Oracle. I'm just going to intuit what I see through the images. There are words that accompany each card. Let's see what's going on for you the second half of June. Hope you all are doing well. Sending you a lot of love here from my neck of the woods. Wonders. Protection. Stand still. You could have slowed the energy down, which is kind of counterintuitive during your solar return. A lot of times there's just more of a radiance, a vibrance, but I feel like you could be I feel like you're savoring the energies. I mean, wonders. This is looking at your life with wonder and magic, seeing the beauty all around you in the life that you've created. Look at that. Is that an amethyst going through the earth? Goodness. Now that is magical. That looks like the Milky Way swallowing an amethyst crystal. It feels very spiritual. The second half of June could feel very, very ethereal for you. A divine protection. This is the mighty oak, which really plants its roots deep. It feels like a lot of wonderful, again, ancestral healing. And also being divinely inspired, you know, the lightning, when lightning strikes. You could have wonderful new ideas and inspirations coming to you at this time, Gemini. And it all is stemming from healing between you and some of the people in your family. It's been a very deep wish of yours. It's almost, I just heard, what's that song? It's a Wonderful World. Oh God, I love that song. This is what I'm feeling off of this. I see skies of blue. I love that song. Go hear that song sometime over the next 2 weeks. Who sings that song? Oh, what a wonderful world. Oh God, y'all are gonna... Someone chime in and tell me who sings that. Oh my gosh, this is when I wish I were live. That's gonna bug me. Don't you hate it when you can't figure out the artist of a song that you can hear in your head? Oh well, maybe it'll come to me, maybe not. Let's go into your tarot now. Well, at any rate, I hope you've had a wonderful birthday. Five of Swords, Page of Pentacles. New plans. New plans are being made. Ooh, a lot of new plans. Page of Pentacles. New opportunities for new plans, I'm hearing. 2nd of June. Plans are being made. Second half of June. What's going on? Recent past. Recent past, Spirit. Show me the recent past for Geminis. Recent past. Recent past, Spirit. Recent past. Second half, June. No. Almost, but no. Okay. Now we have the Page of Swords. Knight of Cups in the recent past. Let's bring the love back. Let's bring it on home. Let's open the heart. What are we learning here about the heart? Some big things. I feel like you're really breaking open here in profound ways to the magic. You know, and it's a perspective. It can shift at any time. That's the beauty of perspective. Wow. Okay. Something surprising is coming. Sudden change. Eureka. Especially, you know, we see that lightning bolt here at the oak tree. Interesting. A tower moment. You're going to learn from it. You have an opportunity to learn here. Maybe it's going to lead to a sudden realization. Ooh, you're pulling your energy back. The challenge is you are pulling... The Four of Pentacles is this... It can be seen in a lot of ways. So it's basically withdrawal of energy. But we do that for lots of reasons. Sometimes we just need the rest. Sometimes we need a break. Sometimes we're holding on to something that we need to let go of. You're learning how to... Wow, I just heard learning how to give away and renew. It does feel like you're surrendering here, Gemini, in some capacity. Knight of Wands. I can't wait to clarify this. This is interesting. We have the Devil at the bottom, what you don't see coming. Something is getting... Something is still lingering. It feels like a lingering energy of fear within a family structure. Like, uh-oh, is that going to come back around again and rear its ugly head? I'm getting that there's one person in the family that's really going through a hard time. It's affecting everybody. All right. Let's clarify this. The Moon and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, there's some sort of sadness. I don't feel like this is you, Gemini. It's someone around you. Someone that you love. You feel like you can't really help them at this time, but you want to. Interesting. Let's see. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is it's a opportunity for excitement, fun, adventure. Let's see. Why is this the overall energy for the rest of the month? Just great. This is a very positive energy, a go-getter, go-get-em kind of attitude, an open, expressive vibe. Nice. Nice. Wow, Gemini, you're showing me you got it all under control. Temperance, Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Some of you are spending a lot of your energetic reserves. Aquarius had a similar vibe where you're putting a lot of work into your career because you have goals, right? The King of Pentacles, some of you, you're trying to balance out a situation in your personal life that's requiring some level of patience. Stability is definitely in the forefront for you for the rest of the month. Stabilizing a situation, bringing things back together, but being patient with it. You could have an energy that's kind of in and out. It's like you're this calm, cool, steady force in someone's life. I feel like you have someone younger around you who's very temperamental. And you're that person that is very grounded, and it's like it's brought out a level of patience in you, Gemini, that you didn't know you had. I don't know who this is to you. Let's keep going. You had an opportunity to bring more heart into a situation here. And I do believe you did, and you learned from it. Perhaps how to keep your heart open. And I feel like you're very protective of someone in your life. It's been a theme in your readings lately where I don't know if you have like a black sheep of the family and you're very protective over this individual. You have a special bond with this person and you're trying to help them through a tough time. This could hit somebody. It might be hit closer than that, than like a child-parent dynamic. It could be a partner. Another King of... Where did I see? Oh, King of Wands was in the pre-shuffle. All right. This is about some sort of commitment here. Whenever I see the Hierophant, there's a lot of masculine energy here. Interesting. Sorry if I say that too much, but I'm feeling into it because you're feeling into something and it feels good. You're still keep working through something in the past. trying to figure out what it feels like to stay in your masculine energy, male or female, and have healthy boundaries, but still keep your heart open towards the things that you're committed to. The Hierophant to me, listen, we can zero it in. A lot of people want to talk about love, partnerships, but I feel like it's really how we approach our lives. How do you approach expressing love to other people? How do you approach expressing your work ethic? How do you approach your family dynamics? How do you approach yourself? And it seems like you've been getting a little bit hurt or wounded, you know, where you've had to go through a lot in whatever you've been deeply committed to. But your heart is still there, and your desire is still there, and your passion is still there. But it's almost like you're the one having to really ground and stabilize it. But I do believe whoever you're working with alongside, this could be a work liaison here because of the Pentacle energy I'm seeing and the Knight of Pentacle energy. You're seeing something through that you are deeply committed to, no matter how hard it gets. Some of you, it's a marriage. Some of you, it's a working partnership. But I do see a beautiful balanced energy. Like what I'm seeing here is whatever you've tried to maintain in the past, it's still good. It's still good. But you are trying to remove something unhealthy here. Just because it's good doesn't mean there isn't stuff to work on, right? What is it that you're learning? You have an opportunity to learn from something here the rest of the month. Ah, I see. Some of you are feeling like you're holding back parts of yourself. It's like you're starting to pay attention to how you're approaching your day-to-day. And this is something that I've been picking up too, Gemini, on you, where you put a lot of work into everything in your life. The Seven of Pentacles is an energy of I'm planting seeds, I'm watching them grow, I'm being very diligent in my efforts. You know, you have this almost as though like you have so many responsibilities and duties, and sometimes it gets hard, but you're going to keep doing it. You're learning a lot about your path and your life through what you believe are your duties and responsibilities. Like this is the card of having major responsibilities. Some of you are the head of household, or you at least make a lot of decisions in the household itself. And I'm just seeing that you are patient with everyone. And you're the grounded one. You're the one that people go to and want to learn from and be guided by. You are a leader in your family unit. You're learning a lot about... The thing that I think you're learning the most about is what you need. Because when you're giving so much of your energy outwardly, and you're not giving that back to you, the road becomes very burdensome and you start to feel a little bit repressed. So what is repressing you, Gemini, in the second half of June, and the way that you give and the way that you nurture the things that you've put a lot of energy into already? This is to continue to keep nurturing the things that matter to you, right? But you're learning about where is the balance in that, because that's what you're trying to achieve here. I don't know if it's just gotten hard for you to feel like your needs are being met in your home life, but it's not like you're giving up. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. What's the Four of Pentacles here? The challenge is maybe even feeling like, you're the only one that cares about certain things and you wish everyone else cared too. I don't know why I'm getting that. Wow. Well, there we are. This is about a partnership of some sort. Because now we have a match. Sometimes you don't know exactly what the cards are meaning, but a lot of you, this is about two coming into balance with you, but with the Six of Cups here, I think you've had to pull back your energy a little bit and have other people step up, because you're the one who's always doing it. And you're like, oh, I wonder what would happen if I pull back. And maybe it's almost too how a lot of Geminis that I've known, you have this dual nature where you do so much for other people And then when you don't get that back, a lot of people just don't realize what they're supposed to do. It's a matter of, well, I'm just going to do everything myself because I can't trust that other people are going to help me. And I think what you're learning here, especially when it comes to the contracts that mean the most to you, in order to succeed is, you know, pull your energy back and let other people step up. It's this whole mentality of I've got to do everything myself, especially when it comes to a partnership. And trusting, right? That you don't have to carry the burden on your own. I see that you have this like inward, like, I'm a warrior, you know, I got to do it all on my own because maybe they're not going to do it as well, or maybe they don't care about it as much. And I'd rather just do it myself if they're going to do it half-assed. And I feel like you get frustrated with that dynamic. And Spirit is telling you that the challenge that you're going through in the situation, you could be trying to help someone too much. And they're even telling you, hey, you know what? I appreciate you're there when I need you. Okay. But let me be. I'm getting that overall vibe. And this could be, it's some sort of partnership in your life. And it could be between you and a child, you and a partner, you know, a romantic partner, you and some of your friends, because the Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia, but it's almost like you're grounding in this energy, but it's requiring you, in order to ground in this energy and feel successful in this, in triumphant, it's a matter of pulling your energy back. And I'm not saying that you have control issues. I'm just saying that it's hard to trust other people to meet you halfway. You'd rather do it all yourself and not be disappointed in someone. But I think you're learning, wait a minute, but then that's burdensome. That's hard. So I think what you're realizing the second half of the month is when it comes to how you exchange energy with other people around you, especially your family, you don't have to do everything yourself. Let them help you. Ask for help. You can depend on them. And I think that's what you're going to learn. It's like, wait a minute. If I pull back and I start trusting people that I don't have to do it all on my own, I think you're doing a lot of investigative work around your investments and how to make it so it's not so hard on you to maintain what needs to be maintained. This is like all the stuff that has to get done in a house, you know, the paying of the bills, you know, the cleaning of the house, everything that goes into living day to day in our home lives. You're saying you have the stamina to take care of everything, but you're like, but that's not fair. So this is a matter, I feel like you're going to get a lot more balance. I think that's what you're realizing is what needs to go is in order to maintain harmonious, happy environments, everyone's got to share and do their part. And I think you're going to be leading the way in this. Yeah, you're wrapping up a cycle where you're trying to communicate your needs to create more harmony in your unions, right? These are the people around you that you love. Two of Cups is not just romantic partners. These are the people that are near you, that love you, that support you. Family, friends, coworkers. All it takes is just a little bit of communication, and especially when you do it with your heart open. And I think that's what you're realizing is you don't have to have this silent martyrdom going on, like everything is on your shoulders. Take the load off. Hand it over to other people. People who care about you. This is that whole, you call a friend and they're like, oh, I'm fine. Everything's good. But they're silently suffering. So it's like you're silently suffering. And I think you're going to start opening up and realizing that there are people there right beside you that want to help you, that want to support you, that want to share in the load, the burden, right? Yeah, this is like, you know what? This is that, yeah. Speak up, Gemini. Speak up. You might be surprised here. And that's what this, I'm suspecting what this tower is about. What is the tower here in the near future? What you don't see coming is I think you've learned a lot about what it means and how it feels to speak up for your needs and not take on the burden of doing everything yourself. And what a beautiful release. What a beautiful release. I'll tell you what, you've grown very wise on your path, Gemini. Very wise. King of Swords. You know how to make healthy decisions, but I'm telling you, the tower here, this sudden shift is that you're going to start to feel more playful. And I think that whatever heavy burdens you've had, especially around any partnerships in your life, things are shifting majorly. This could be a relationship that you have with a child that has been difficult. You know, you're there for them, but, you know, they're not always letting you in on what's going on. You're questioning, you know, are they okay? I feel like there's just something coming together here. Because we have this youthful energy and this kind of like this delight happening, but it's almost like in the near future, this is a matter of releasing the emotions around. Let me get one more on this King of Swords here. Knight of Swords, Seven of Wands, Ace of Swords. You have a lot of clarity the second half of the month around what you need to enjoy your life. I feel like you take on so much that the playfulness, the silliness it's escaping you. And you see these people around you and you're like, I want more of that. And I think you're starting to realize, oh, that work can wait. Oh, you know, the dishes can wait. Not that they're going to be like insurmountable, but it's like sometimes we get so overly dutiful in our responsibilities that Spirit is basically saying, like, have more fun, play, take in the wonder. You know, life isn't all about our to-do lists. This is about freeing up the energy. And I think you're going to realize it's time to free up the energy. I want to be silly and play and enjoy my life. I'm getting that, Gemini. It's like release the burden. Let go of what is weighing you down. It's like pick and choose your to-do list, right? I'm getting that. Let's get the advice here. Yeah, I feel like sometimes you're sad because you feel a bit on your own, even with people around you. Like they don't understand how much you do. Maybe you don't feel appreciated. You know, maybe you feel like people take advantage of everything that you do in work and your home. It's different for all of you, but you're like, I think you're going to start to pull back and you're going to start to go, wait a minute. I just need to pull my energy back and trust that other people have me. See? Even, I'm not going to say the word, even my device approves. There you go. Eureka. I'm divinely guided and protected. Everything will keep moving smoothly if I take in the wonder of my life. It's not all, I just feel like you have this hard work ethic. Even if you're retired and you're not working, you're still work. Take a load off. Spirit's like, take a load off. You need to enjoy your life and play. And I think you're going to almost be like, oh my God, why have I put so much pressure on myself to do all these things all the time? I'm seeing it. And that's what's unhealthy. It's not even fear. It's your perceived burden of having to do so much for your own self-worth. We don't have to do anything. We just be. I actually recently posted something on my Instagram around this. It was a story though, so you won't see it. But this person was having a conversation with, like, I got to plan this. I got to do this. I got to do that. And to busy, right? Busy. And she was talking to, you know, her higher self. And the higher self was just be. It's a vibe, right? You don't have to do anything. Just see what comes each day. Have no agenda, no plans. And the other part of her was like, what? What are you talking about? Isn't that boring? And then it's like, no, it's not at all. It's not boring at all. Yeah, it's about stabilizing in your home life, leaning on the people around you, being recognized for all of your efforts. We're going to take this. This is a lot of advice. Yeah. I think that you've had a lot of feeling unappreciated at home. And you're in a transition right now where you have a golden opportunity to let your inner light shine and to give yourself a break. I feel like it's time to give yourself a break when it comes to everything that you take on in your responsibilities at home. All right, in your family. A lot of you are mothers and you're doing the cooking, you're doing the cleaning, you're doing the shopping, you're doing the planning. And, you know, I think it's important for you to speak up and like have everybody pitch in, have everybody help. I think the second half of the month, you're going to be delighted with the patience and the pullback that is required of you and that instinct, right, to always serve. Let other people help you, right? See how that feels and lighten up the energy and go out and play, okay? Let's get the key oracle. Past life karma, cycles. Yeah, with the world here, you are wrapping up a major cycle where I feel like you did feel a little bit like everything was on your shoulders. You're going to do everything yourself. Intuition, wisdom. There's some beautiful spiritual gifts that are opening up in your life. It's funny because my mother is a Gemini and we were going to surprise her for her birthday and we couldn't. It's almost like even if your family wants to surprise you, or it's like you can't get anything past the Gemini. You all are very, very intuitive. Very intuitive. So you could really, it's almost like your spiritual work really wants to, the inner priestess, male or female inside of you really wants to be nurtured. I feel like there's like this whole deep dive that it's like your spirit is waiting, just waiting for you to take their hand and go, let's go on a journey. Let me take you through the wonderful aspects of life when you see it through a spiritual lens. And it's not that you're not spiritual. It's just, can you live your life through that perspective of seeing the whole spiritual value in all that you do and all in your entire existence? Let's look at this. This indicates a past life is the reason why the intense energy surrounds you, the person or situation, which is your family, the family karma. Look into ways to clear past life karma and see the bigger picture of the situation by viewing it from a lesson perspective. Taking ownership for your part and forgiveness are key in releasing past life karma. It's funny because I've been taking this class in Kabbalah and they were talking about tikkuns and how we bring in this aspect of karma when we reincarnate. And whatever your beliefs are, hey, this is an open channel. I'm just telling you where I lie in it. And we work out these contracts. We can learn things. And I think that what you're learning is to be patient with people and you don't have to take on the burden all on your own when it comes to what you've built in your family life. And you're going through this transition where you're letting go. Honor your innate ability to see psychically and trust your gut feelings. Trust your guidance and the vibrations you feel. When you truly step into your abilities, all of your senses rush in. Look into expanding your gifts by taking classes, journaling, meditating, and listening to your inner voice. I'm telling you, it's not in the doing, it's in the being, Gemini, for the rest of the month. So enjoy it. Dive deep into your spiritual work and lighten the load, right, of all of the to-dos you got in your head. All right? Nurture self. I'm sending love. Take care.